How's it going, everyone? Welcome to another Bedwars commentary. And this is, I guess, not a replacement, but an extension, I guess, of the Bedwars training arc series that I've been doing in shorts. It's actually been a while since I posted one, so I'm sorry about that. I did post a uncut training video that I did with Aiden Owl, but I've started doing something a little different. Instead of editing, I've been focusing a little bit more on playing. And in this case, I've started doing something that I realized I used to do when I first started playing Bed Wars that was actually really smart. And when I first started playing Bed Wars, I only played Bed Wars squads, which made me used to taking outnumbered fights. So in this lobby, if you looked at the chat as people were joining, twice, four people joined at the same time, which means there's two full squads of sweats in this game. And I think I'm going to go over the two games that I played recently in this video and just kind of give, my commentary, my thoughts on how it went, what I think I did really well, what I think could have been improved. So I quickly buy blocks. I'm getting much better at this type of bridging where you like MJ bridge, but a block lower than usual. I don't know what that's called, so if someone could tell me, that would be great. But I'm getting a lot better at it. And I noticed red bridge to their Diamond Island, and three of them are coming at once. So I buy concrete to defend our bed with. And thankfully, they didn't bridge over to us immediately. I mean, they did, but they didn't get there fast enough. So we've got a bed defense now. And I had actually queued several games before this, but they weren't very noteworthy. I'm only gonna, do commentary on the games that I think were interesting. So I managed to kill one of them here. My teammates took a few hits. I think, okay, I don't kill that guy, but my teammate does. So in some of the games that I queued before this, I didn't have teammates, and it was literally just me on my team, and that was kind of annoying. So I didn't end up doing too well in those games, and they weren't that noteworthy. I end up being able to kill this guy, but unfortunately, he jumped off with the diamonds. But it's okay because at this point, I only want one diamond to upgrade our generator with. Oh, I'm kind of tired. Anyways, so I upgrade our generators, and I think at this point, I decide I'm going to go to mid and try to get emeralds. Yeah, I do. It's gonna bridge past my teammate. Here you'll notice one of the sweats got green team's bed, and I notice that two players are coming to rush our island. So I go back just to kind of back them up and help defend. But then I realized my teammates have kind of got it. So I decided I was gonna go and get more diamonds. I think I wanted to fully upgrade our generator. In fact, I think I stay here until I get 5 diamonds. That way I can max out our generator. I don't remember exactly why I wanted to do that, but I think it was because we had like a little bit more time. Now, while I'm here, I'm like kind of assessing the situation. Yellow has concrete. Yellow is actually actively rushing us. And unfortunately, they bought a pickaxe and managed to destroy our bed. I tried to upgrade our generator there, but it hadn't gotten to level 2. Now I'm just frantically running away from this yellow guy who's on me. I start blocking things up behind him, or behind me to block him. And then I think once I get here, I just kind of. Oh, wait, no, that's later. So now I'm with my teammate, and I'm still just kind of unsure because now there's red players chasing my teammate, but I managed to hide behind here. I think my teammate dies here, unfortunately. But yeah, he dies. But I managed to hide here for a while, just kind of sneak around because, without a bed, if I die once, I'm dead. But this red player is going around the edge looking. I use I change my perspective so I can see around the corner, and I decide I'm just gonna book it. I'm gonna run for my life. I didn't want him to find me. Thankfully, there is enough gold here for me to get iron armor, and I have enough diamonds. I have enough diamonds that I can buy an iron sword. This fight was a little chaotic and honestly a little too close. but I managed to outplay him a little bit at the end. But again, it was a little too close for comfort. I was kind of out of the zone for this game. Anyways, it's okay though because I did manage to win that fight. I have some stuff now, and I think it's at this point that I decide I need to go to mid. I can see the same red player is coming back to my base, but he turns around because he sees me going to mid. And I get here, and there's actually quite a few emeralds for me to grab. And I'm thinking, oh, this is awesome. There's so many emeralds here. Now I noticed that red is at mid, and they eliminated the last yellow guy. So now it's a 1v4. I block myself up here, and he gets a hit on me. I drop my iron sword so I can buy a diamond sword, but I pick up a stone sword, and then I buy a jet booster, but they tried to block off the shop. I try running, I break my jet booster, put on my chest plate, and then I just die. Uh, yeah, so basically what happened there was my sword wasn't in the right slot. I didn't have all my blocks arranged well. I tried to buy a jet booster, and then I accidentally broke it, which meant I didn't have any armor. And so they got a ton of damage in on me. And then I just managed to put my chest plate on after the jet booster broke when they killed me, which was very annoying. That felt like a very winnable game, just considering how many emeralds I had. Anyways, so I re-queue into a lobby where there's some sweats, and I just kind of wait around here for a while. But then I managed to queue into a lobby that has them. And in this case, I think there's only three of them in the party, which is interesting. Anyways, so I managed to queue into a lobby with them. And in this case, I'm hiding because I don't really want them to know I'm here. Because then if they know I'm here, they're going to try to target me. Because the game before, the previous game that I just gave my commentary on, was not the first game I played against them. So they know that I'm a good player. Just 2 games ago, it wasn't, that noteworthy. So now some more sweats have joined. Some pretty good players. I think I voted for cyberspace again on this game. And this is the one that I find really interesting. But more people joined. So now there's 12 out of 16 players. So I'm guaranteed to have, like at least 3 people on my team. So I have 2 teammates, and we're a team of 3. And I'm feeling a little more confident this game. And I think I actually do end up doing better this game, just in general, because I actually had like competent teammates this time. But it still ends up being a little unfortunate. Anyways, I buy blocks and I bridge over to the Diamond Island at yellow because I didn't want to bridge over to red just in case they were the team of sweats. Because in general, I've actually noticed if you're in a party, for some reason it seems like you'll be placed on red team more often. I don't know if there's like any logic to back that up, but just in my experience, it seems like parties of sweats will always be on red team for some reason. I don't know. That's just me. Anyways, so here I buy wood and concrete, but red team's bed gets destroyed. And while the people on red were good, the people on blue were better. This is one of the interesting cases where it was not red team, so I didn't actually need to worry about bridging to yellow. I needed to worry about not bridging to blue, but that isn't actually of any concern since blue's on the other side of the island, or on the other side of mid. And this is actually a really crazy game sense play that I made. I saw that guy flash an ender pearl in his hotbar, and so I ran back to our base because I knew that he was going to throw an ender pearl and then use a pickaxe on our bed. I I'm still surprised that I was able to do it that quickly. Like rewatching it, I didn't even notice it actually until after I edited it. Anyways, so then this guy comes and rushes us, but he gets scared off pretty easily since I have iron armor now. However, as you'll notice, one of them just broke Yellow's bed. I still have a diamond pickaxe, though, from the guy that I killed. So I'm feeling confident that I can break their bed, especially since now I have iron armor. Have an interesting little bridge fight here. He gets in way more hits on me than he should, but I managed to knock him sideways into the void. This guy gets iron armor, and I switched to my diamond pickaxe to deal more damage, but it's not dealing enough, so I end up needing to run, and somehow I managed to block trap this guy. I don't know why he went for that, but he did. So anyway, then I bridge back. I think I managed to kill this guy, but he makes it kind of difficult. Yeah, I do. And then I managed to somehow break the bed here. And now I'm thinking, oh, this is so winnable. This is a very winnable game. And then my bed gets destroyed. And you'll notice this is particularly bad because I don't have any blocks. And this guy's currently hunting me down. I probably should have gone back to my base. But in this case, I just start running around the island and I think that I can make it to this bridge. But somehow he manages to catch me and knock me off. I die. And that was really annoying. And then I teleported over just to look at my teammate, but yeah, he died. Oh well. Anyways, that's all for today.